These semi-annual or annual meetings that you have with your advisor, what's the purpose of that? Hey there, welcome back to my channel. A company similar to ours did a client survey to find out what clients thought about their annual reviews. And the response was that clients found their reviews to be somewhere between a dentist appointment, a statistics lesson, and marital counseling. Ouch. So let's talk about that. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe for a regular dose of a pleasant financial conversation. What are your conversations like with your advisor? Do you walk away feeling disengaged, or do you walk away feeling great? The investments industry is a confusing one. It takes something that you're very familiar with, your money, and it morphs it into something really confusing because it brings in statistics and economics and everyday living and psychology and emotions, and those goals that we want to hit, and morphs it into something completely different that's hard for us to understand. Advisors don't make this any easier. I work in an industry that prides itself on showing its clout, its intellect, and its ego. And hey, I'm no different. I've got a YouTube channel and I like to talk about all of these topics, so I guess I'm no different. But in their zeal to show you just how intelligent they are, many advisors miss the whole purpose of the client-advisor relationship, the whole purpose of that annual or semi-annual review. So tell me, in your last review with your advisor, did they say words like large cap, small cap, standard deviation, beta, capital gain? Does Chipotle ask you if you have an opinion on their delightful combination of garlic, salt, cilantro, olive oil, and white rice? No, they don't. They just ask you if you want it on your burrito. And then they pose this question like, what do you think? And you're sitting there thinking, okay, bucko, this is not my everyday lingo. And sure, I'm an intelligent person. I can probably figure this out, but I don't feel like I've been given any time or any actual information here, because I don't talk about large cap, small cap, beta, standard deviation, or capital gains on a regular basis. And so you check out of the conversation, you kind of let them do their thing, and you walk out of the room thinking, what just happened? I see it time and time again where people are really good in that savings component. They've built up their 401k or their savings account, and they're ready to take that next step. Like, how do I adjust this to make sure that I'm going where I need to go? And they get caught in that communication with their advisor because the advisor's over there talking statistics, and the client wants to talk about where they're going, why they're going there, and how it's difficult because there's this family dynamic in the mix and they can't quite get over that hurdle. And I just wonder, if you were to have a real, candid conversation about money with your advisor, how would your money story be transformed? Would you go from leaning back away from the conversation to leaning in to that driver's seat of your finances? So if that's something that you are wondering as well, I invite you to set up an introductory call with me. At that call, what we'll do is talk about where you're at now, where you're going, what's getting in the way, and if there is a pleasant solution for you with your finances. So you're welcome to go to my website, www.pleasantwealth.com, to request that meeting. And until next time, friends, you take care.